Many times that I've experienced burnout.
I love to perform. It's just my body could not catch up.
I came up with my character, Voodoo, and he's a ragdoll.
Serious business buying
Yeah.
these toys.
Yeah.
No, no.
People are asking, why did you buy that?
You look at it.
It's
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
It makes you happy.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to FollowSpot! Yay! Yay! It's episode 5, and you guys still have me, Kayla.
I'm Justin Lim. I'm your other host.
Yeah.
Today's episode is really exciting. And as a cosplayer and a content creator myself and a fellow geek, I'm very happy to welcome other geeks in this
I know.
episode.
It's gonna be very exciting. We have so much to talk about, so much to see. You guys will understand that in a little bit. But speaking
first-
of, yeah.
We're gonna have a performance. So everyone, let's please welcome Jed Madela.
I was wrong when I hurt you. Did you have to hurt me too? Did you think revenge will make it better? I don't care about the past. I just want a love to last. There's a way to bring us back together. I must forgive you, and you must forgive me too. If we wanna try to put things back the way they used to be, 'cause there's no sense in going over and over the same things as before. So let's not bring the past back anymore. Out of all the good we had, you only keep track of the bad. Though you knew I never really loved her. No. Didn't anyone tell you yet? To forgive is to forget. How can you be mad if you don't remember? I must forgive you, and you must forgive me too. If we wanna try to put things back the way they used to be, 'cause there's no sense in going over and over the same things as before. So let's not bring the past back anymore. I must forgive you, and you must forgive me too. It's the only thing that's left that we haven't tried to do. But one thing that I'm sure will work that we haven't tried before. Let's not bring the past back anymore.
That was so good.
Oh, amazing. Everyone, let's give it up one more time for Jed Madela and Chris Cantada.
And they're right
Yes, they're right
here.
here.
Yay.
Yes.
Welcome
Thank
to the
you.
show.
Welcome. Thank you guys so much for joining us. The both of you have made your mark in the music industry, but we also get the chance to chat with how you are making your mark and have made your mark in the content creating and YouTube as well.
Yes.
Jed, of course, your early beginnings from Iloilo and you come from a musical family.
Yes.
At what point in your life did you realize this is gonna be my career? This is something I will pursue.
Well, it was not planned. It was not planned. Singing and performing actually was just a normal thing in the house. Back in Iloilo, it's either somebody is singing, dancing, or playing the piano. So it was no big deal. And it was just a hobby. The reason why I moved to Manila was to be a flight attendant.
What?
Actually, yeah.
Really?
So no plans of making music my my career. So and when I applied, I was too young during that time, and they said that wait for a couple years, and then somebody invited me to audition for a band, and that's where it all started.
Amazing.
And I forgot about being a flight attendant. Nawala na. It was.
You
it
never
was
considered it
no
again
more na.
after.
You have,
I
the,
enjoy.
you have the perfect height.
Yeah,
That's true.
No.
That's true.
Yeah, actually, yun nga. And the reason why I wanted to be a flight attendant was to travel. I wanted to travel the world. So, good thing the career that I chose now
Yeah.
also made me travel around the world.
Yeah, that
so,
is
Yeah,
true.
Yeah,
exactly.
And at that point, the career chose you. You didn't choose
yeah,
the
yeah.
career.
Everything just fell
Yeah.
into place.
True.
It's so amazing.
But how was the transition going from being in a band to being a solo singer and, having your own hits and everything? Yeah.
Well, it was quite an adjustment because when you're in a band, you're like a group. Yeah, you have everybody supporting you on stage. And what's funny is, coming from Iloilo, I'm a very quiet person. I'm a very quiet person. It's so funny because the first time I got into the band, I did not do my spiels. I just sang and then thank you. That's it. And the keyboard player or the guitar player would do the spiels, would welcome the guests. And then my manager before, Tito Ronnie Henares, he would tell me, Jed, you have to learn how to talk. You're the front man. You're the front man. So that's where I learned everything, doing spiels, even doing my techniques when I perform, how to deal with the audience. Everything was hands-on. I did not do any lessons for like performances or singing. So everything was really done through experience. Yeah, and it was difficult at first transitioning from band to solo artist because I was used to having people around me, like supporting me and telling me what to say and telling me what to do. But when you're a solo artist, you have to do everything yourself. Yeah.
And I'm sure Chris can relate being in the band, diba? Kasi you started singing really, really young, diba? Grade school pa lang. And then drums.
I guess I've always wanted to be a musician,
Yeah.
a performer. Always. I thought that would be my career until like I'm old.
Yeah.
Like I started like everyone in grade school. We always bring a guitar, classical guitar to school and just play.
Jamming.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sa recess, no?
Sa
Yeah.
recess.
And then after watching That Thing You Do, I wanted to be a drummer. Shout out That Thing You Do, whoever still knows that movie. But yeah, after that, it's always been like my whole life. Everything I've consumed in high school was watching performances, live like shows. Wala pang YouTube at that time, so you
Yeah.
buy DVDs of live shows of your favorite bands. And then college nga, from high school to college, I was just playing and playing. And then after college, that's when Sponge Cola was formed.
And you did theater din, diba? During college.
That's true. But more on the music side, like kami yung
the music side of the
yes.
Oh.
I'm just gonna jump also to Jed. Did you ever dabble into theater?
I haven't done any musicals or any productions yet, but hopefully in the future, that's one thing that I still have to do. Probably right time and right project.
Yeah.
It's always the feeling of curtain call when everybody comes out and I'm like, I wanna do that also. I wanna take a bow at the end and hear the applause. So hopefully in the future I get to do that as well.
So your dream role is
Anything, the Phantom or any role from Les Miserables.
Speaking of international, when you won World Championship of the Performing Arts in 2005 and you made history for the Philippines, what was that whole experience like?
Until now, actually, I could clearly feel how it felt.
Yeah.
Because it was just an invite, actually. I didn't audition to be part of the competition. I was invited to join, but at first I said no. Because I didn't want to, because I was starting showbiz already. And I didn't want to risk it if I didn't win. It wouldn't be nice. So I said, okay, I'm gonna join, but let's not announce it. So I joined secretly, and then I won, and that's when it all started. And it was really a mix of emotion, because it was 2005. Wala pa yung mga American Idol, wala pa yung mga The Voice, but the format was something like that. It was, you go up on stage, you do your 1 minute performance, and then you go off stage and you wait. But there was no comments from the judges yet. Yeah, you just wait for your score at the end of 3 days. So parang ganon. It was a 1 week event, so you really have to like feel all the emotions, yung nervyos, yung excitement, the what ifs, pasok ba ako, nanalo ba ako. So you really have to wait.
Both of you had to like be brave and step out of your comfort zone. That takes us to stepping away from the music and also going into, I guess, Chris, you left Sponge Cola and then you went into YouTube. How was that transition and how did you make that decision to go for it?
I didn't decide to do anything. Just like what Jed said. It just happened.
Yeah.
Because I left Sponge not from because I didn't like playing anymore. It's because when you're young, you have this like romanticized version of being a musician. And when you're
star.
yeah, and then when you're in it, like I was lucky enough to be in the band during that time, the mid 2000s, where it was just poppin', like the rock scene was. So we were playing, no joke, like 5 to 6 days a week, 2 to 3 gigs a day, and some of them are you have to take a flight or so. I love to perform. It's just my body could not catch up.
Yeah.
As a drummer, but I really
It's very
play.
physically
I play.
demanding, right?
I don't just play like that. I really give my all.
Yeah.
How it became to YouTube, like there was like maybe a 5-year gap between when I left and then I did I worked at a place called Hit Productions, with you do the audio post production for commercials. So it's still kind of audio related, still kind of music related. The editing part, and then during that whole period, I was always a geek naman, very vocal about being a geek, Star Wars fan. All my tattoos are like Star Wars. So even at that time, being a geek was my persona in the group. And even during Sponge Cola, I got my first parang foray into cosplay, which I got a full stormtrooper outfit.
Dang.
And at that time, they call it the 501st Legion. At that time, konti lang kami, but now it's like a worldwide thing. So that was my first foray into cosplay. But how it became to YouTube, during that time, it was the 25th anniversary of Power Rangers, and that was like this exact moment of my childhood when the first season came out. And then I was like, oh, I'm an adult. I have adult money. Why don't I why don't I cosplay as the Green Ranger, my favorite Ranger? And that started the whole process, because I figured it wasn't just enough to buy a costume. I had to transform. So I do a little editing, then put it to YouTube, and then left it alone for a while. And then when I came back to it, I was like, oh, ano to? Like hundreds of thousands of views.
Yeah. So I'd love to know, like, what are your fondest memories touring all around, and how has it impacted your creative process now?
Well, I guess the fans, the audience. I guess the audience, every part of the world is different. But rest assured, pag Pinoy, you will know that there are Pinoys. Of course, hearing stories from Pinoys who are abroad, and how difficult it is. Akala natin pag abroad it's living the good life, but no, it's hard. It's all work, and and whenever they tell me na your music helped us a lot, you somehow remind us of how it is to be home when we hear your songs. So it kind of gives you that push to do more, because you know that you're touching lives with your music.
The transition between recording music and then content creation. When did that happen? Was it during the pandemic, or when did it happen? What inspired you to also try
Actually,
it out?
the pandemic did a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it brought out a lot of things from me that I didn't expect that I could do. Especially when you're desperate already. We don't have work. We don't have anything to do. We're all trapped in the house. And I guess that's what I did. That was the start. I had to learn how to set up the lights. We had to learn how to do those mixers and everything with the effects.
Yeah.
And it was scary at first, but it made me realize that wow, if you get desperate, you learn a lot of things.
Yeah.
How about you, Chris? Like, you started content creation during the pandemic or before?
No.
Before that pa?
The 2014 is
Oh,
where I
okay.
started.
Wow.
So I was already around 2017. That's when I started filming with a crew na
Ooh, yeah.
for my little cosplay skits.
Uh-huh.
So obviously, I had actors na and everything. We do stunts and stuff for Chimp. And then when the pandemic happened, like how do I do all of this? So I had to also improvise. Like I started to learn how to use a green screen.
Ooh,
And then lights, and then I'm used to shooting myself naman, pero syempre you don't wanna, how are you gonna shoot a skit in your living room,
Right.
but you want to shoot like you're somewhere else. So that like in my 20s, like each decade I feel like I'm kind of changing. So 20s was music, 30s was the YouTube, and now 40s iba naman. So it's like I don't know. I just want to see what I can do, and I just want to see if I can surprise myself by trying something new and going 110% on that path, and just seeing how far it can go.
We actually had a big reaction from our director, Tim Pavino, over here at the Age Mention. But speaking of,
Oh, but he's younger than me. He's younger than me.
But speaking of our director Tim, I understand you guys did cosplay together as well. Can you
so
tell us?
during that whole cosplay skit phase, specifically the Power Rangers niche, obviously the helmet behind you is a Power Rangers helmet. So that's how me and Tim got to meet, because he also loved Power Rangers. He also had that fanboy urge to buy Power Rangers stuff. And then eventually we did a lot. Actually, we did a lot of video collaborations in cosplay. And he's always been there for me when I texted, like, can you come to the house? Let's shoot a skit. You have the costume for this. Let's just do something.
What has been your most memorable performance or collaboration? And can you tell us a little bit about it?
Actually, both can answer this
Yeah.
question.
I guess one performance that I won't forget is the one with Leia. Leia Salonga. She invited me to be a guest in one of her tours. And grabe yun. You know, when you perform with Leia, hindi ka pwedeng magkamali. You cannot make a mistake.
Perfect.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, so it's nice, but she is the sweetest. She is one of the best people that I've ever worked with. And what's nice is after, performing with her, hindi lang yung ganun na, tapos na, until now, we're still good friends. Barkada na kami, which is, wow, barkada ko si Leia Salonga. So, yeah, I think that's one thing. Work-wise, she's an amazing person. Ang sarap niyang katrabaho. But as a friend, iba din siya. She will protect you, she will talk to you, and she will knock you on the head if you're doing something wrong. And yeah, I think that's one thing that I will never forget. Developing that relationship with her.
And I guess the same question for Chris.
Because during that Power Rangers phase, I got to also work with Power Rangers actors. So doing skits. So I guess the number one is working with like the three originals on three separate occasions. The original Red Ranger, Green Ranger, and Black Ranger. It was very we treated each other like it was a very professional setting talaga. Like I had no time to fanboy as much because it's their time. So I just tried to do everything as quick as possible for them so that it's comfortable. But as I mentioned before, that even if your niche is such a random, like kunya for me Power Rangers, if you really target that niche, it can really go big. So during that time right, even before I worked with them, they already knew of me. So that's why it was easy for me to get in touch with them, as opposed to like me reaching out cold. They have no idea. I was lucky enough that the channel has reached like currently it's like 1.6 million, and that's just because of that little niche that I thought. So it helped that there were, when I reach out, there is something I can say, this is my channel, and then they'll see the number, and then they'll be like, it's not like just a regular fan who just wanted to meet him. Like I want to create something
with you guys.
something special, something produced well, na hindi lang, oh, let's just shoot something, like that.
And I mean, you've reached that success with your channel, and also I know, Jed, you've also gone into toy creation.
Yes.
We have some here actually.
Yeah.
Could you tell us
Actually,
more about them, please?
People think now whenever I say I make toys, they're like, what is this, the ones that you buy in the malls? No, these are actually called art toys. Art toys. And it's also thanks to the pandemic that I got to learn how to do these pieces. Kasi as far as I can remember, I love drawing na talaga. I would sketch, I would draw a lot of stuff. And in our line of work, we always spend like 90% of our time waiting, right? And 10% is the performance. So backstage, instead of just not doing anything, I would bring a sketchbook, I would draw and sketch. And I came up with my character, Voodoo, and he's a ragdoll, and he is like a self character. He represented me. I would draw things that would happen backstage, things that I wouldn't want to forget. So like eating something good, I would draw that using Voodoo as the character. And I posted photos, I posted my drawings online, and I met some people who saw my drawings and they said, Jed, pwede tong art toys. You can make this into art toys. I'm like, what's an art toy? So they said, it's your character. You make it into something tangible. Like you create a figure. So I'm like, how do you do that? So a friend of mine, Quicks, he's one of the top, art toy creators. He said he hooked me up with some people who would make casts. So they would cast my toy. They would make prototypes, and then I would hand paint them and sell them. So that's how it all started. The very first one I released was this one. That's Voodoo. And it was born during the pandemic, and I released just a limited number of pieces. Like I think I released 50. I think just 50 pieces, and after I posted it online, it was sold out. From Voodoo, I created Voodoo Boy, and this one's a special piece. This one's Voodoo Pinoy. Hence the kwek and the balot here at the back portion.
So cute.
So it's something that takes me out of that image that people see na Jed Madela, the singer. On my end, it's something that takes me out of music when it's kind of already toxic, or it's kind of like how Chris feels na sometimes hindi ka na nag-enjoy, diba? So I go out of the music scene for a while, and then I do my toys, I do my art,
because it is a representation of you at the end of the day.
And that's one thing also that I discovered na from toys, it's also the same thing with music.
Yeah.
When you're on stage, it should reflect you.
Yeah.
You have the platform. These are the platforms that make you tell them your story.
Yeah.
Tell them your story, and if they can relate to you, then they gravitate towards you. The same thing with YouTube channels. You don't have to go with the trend. Like with Chris, he goes with what he loves.
Yeah.
With me, what I love, I put it out there, and somehow there's someone around the world who has the same passion and the same love for the things that we love. So they all gravitate towards our channels.
And I think that's super important as a content creator. You understand your niche. It is a
Yes.
reflection of who you are as a person at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm so interested in your content, then, Chris. Because like it's so hard to maintain an audience if you're doing the same thing for years, no? If you're focused on the same niche.
Just to keep things authentic my North Star is still what I like, what I would enjoy, because diba, one life, we only have one life. I don't want to spend it trying to figure out what
They
other
like.
people, because if you do what you like, there will be someone who will enjoy. It might not be a big splash of love right away, but it can creep up on you.
Yeah.
Like, oh, people did enjoy this pala because I liked it, and they saw. I guess it's kind of the passion will latch on to the other people. They'll see how much passion I put into it, and then they'll reciprocate in a way.
Speaking of being really passionate about, everything that you guys are doing now and putting it out in content, what would you say is the nerdiest thing that you proudly own?
Actually, I would have brought this if it wasn't so heavy. But I own a Ghostbusters proton pack.
No. Wow.
So that's the nerdiest, my most prized. It's heavy, and it was released by Hasbro. It was one of those. Hasbro will only make it if there are these number of backers, and they reached that amount. So it's not sold in stores. It's literally an online thing. Basta marami yung nag-back, and I was one of them.
So
Parang
you
ganun,
got-
you pay na, and then they'll see how much they've made from that, because they're not gonna make a whole production if there's no one gonna buy it. So
Yeah.
you pay na, and if ever they don't reach it, the money will come back to you. So, but I was very confident that they would do that. So they made it, and I got it, and I look at it every day.
Well, when people say toys, they would always assume that it's just this amount. But I think there's this piece that I got, and it's this Pop Mart Molly statue that is very exclusive. I think they only made like 99 pieces all over the world, and people are asking, why did you buy that? Like, because it's just 99 pieces, and I have one of that.
Yeah.
So I know toy collectors can relate to the feeling, because other people are like, okay, you buy it and then you display it, and then what?
You look at it.
It's
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
It makes you happy.
Yes.
Right. How did you get it? How did you have the
Oh.
chance to get it?
No, it's nice because when you're in a community of toy makers and toy collectors, you build relationships with them. And what's funny about this piece is that I think it was an exclusive for the company's employees. So only employees had that piece.
Oh, that's
So
even rarer.
it's very rare. So I was able to get into connections, and I was able to cop that piece, and and it's now in my house, and I sit and look at it the whole time. Most of the time, why toys? Why not this? Because toys make us happy.
Yeah.
That's as plain and simple as that.
And we have adult money.
And we have
We
Yeah.
have to
money.
decide how to spend it.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
What's the funniest thing maybe that you did to get something you really wanted?
Any memorable trades?
Me kasi, I don't dispose the things that I get.
Oh.
I get so attached to it because, of course, there's always a reason why I wanted to buy it or get it. So I have never disposed anything like through trade or through sale. It's mostly bigay. I give this to this person because I see that
Yeah.
this piece makes you happy. Okay, it made me happy, and now it's gonna make you happy.
It's
Yeah.
a serious business buying
Yeah.
these toys.
Yeah.
No, no.
Yeah.
Toys are a serious business.
Yeah,
you know?
especially when they
Yeah.
release something online. It's like, it's focus on that.
Yeah.
Focus on that. It's
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah,
serious
parang I
thing.
haven't experienced like a funny thing that I had to do to get. I would just get it.
Ako naman, I'm more practical. I buy the entire box. If the secret is there, then good. If not, I announce on social media.
Giveaway.
No.
Oh.
I'll buy it from them.
Oh, okay.
Simple. Diba?
Find a way.
Yeah.
Simple na
Okay.
lang. Yeah. I'm looking for this particular piece.
Yeah.
Help me. And that's the power of social media.
Yeah.
After a few days, biglang dumodoble na. Tatlo na yung
Yeah.
chase mo or tatlo na yung secret mo.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe you didn't have anything funny happen to you, but now we're at the time in our interview that we want to do a little fun game
Oh,
with the both
okay.
of you. Okay, so we are going to be blindfolding. This is going to test you and how much you know the item or the toy. And so if you could guess what the item is and then where it's from as well. So,
Oh.
So this is a competition.
Interesting.
Okay. But it's not alive.
It's
It's not
not.
alive,
okay,
it's not
okay,
alive.
okay.
I promise it's not alive. Okay.
Ooh.
I don't even know.
I know.
Those are-
I know what this is, Timmy.
Is this like it's furry? Oh, it's flocked.
Yep, I know.
Oh. Chris is already operating it.
Okay.
Is it like an animal figure?
Okay.
Okay.
You have your guesses? We're
Oh,
gonna have you
yes.
say it at the same time. 1,
Okay.
2, 3, go!
Blade Blaster.
An animal figure.
It is an animal.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah. Sylvanian. Is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
I collect
Oh my
this.
god! You're so good. Take
you
your
can take your blindfolds off.
Huh?
I knew it.
Oh my god!
Right away.
Yeah, I collect Sylvanian families.
Oh, galing!
Very specific.
Is
A
it
bunny?
A lamb.
Is this yours?
It's a
Oh, it's so
Wow.
cute.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Wow.
I knew it.
We have
right
an-
We
away.
have another round.
All right.
Another round.
Another
Okay.
round. Okay, so so far, one out of
all.
one. Yeah, one.
One all.
Okay, there's the next one.
Okay, I know what that is.
Okay.
I don't know what that is.
Ooh, what is this?
What the heck is this?
It's another figure. Oops, what happened?
Oh, there's parts
There's a
that.
chain.
Mm.
This is harder.
Yeah,
Oh
there's a lot going
no.
on with those.
Yeah.
What is
I
this?
have no idea.
No idea.
Well, this is not Molly. This is not Pucky.
Bloody hell.
Not Skull Panda because this is small.
Anime.
Small head.
We'll remove the blindfold in 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
Oh,
this
Who
again.
would have guessed it?
I.
Peach Riot.
Oh.
In my defense, I've never watched Pokemon.
Are you serious?
Oh.
Okay, that makes
Okay,
sense.
then yeah.
that- Okay,
What's
that
What's the
makes
name
sense.
of this
Yeah.
Pokemon?
That's a Venusaur.
Venusaur. Okay, blindfolds back on. So far we're at 1-1.
Oh, that's so cute.
So cute.
I-
I've never seen
I'm taking
that.
that home.
Who owns this?
What is this?
Me, I own that. Okay, I know what those are.
I've never.
Mhm.
I'm guessing, but
Oh.
I've never played this. But I feel like I know what it is.
I have no idea what this is.
Okay.
Squishy.
Any guesses?
Chris, any guess?
Parang I'm wrong. I thought this. Are these like Beyblades?
Yes,
Yes.
they are.
Okay.
Yeah,
Chris.
yeah.
Oh wow.
Good job.
Okay.
I've never played these, but you know,
You can take your blind.
Yeah,
I've
you can take our
seen-
blindfolds off.
I have so many friends who
Oh.
does.
I think you know
No
Jed.
idea.
once you
Yeah.
see it.
Oh,
It's
Smisky.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's a big
Smisky.
one.
It's a big Smisky.
Yeah, I've never
It
seen.
was a smaller one though.
Yeah, I
yeah,
know,
yeah.
I know, and it's squeezable. I've never seen one that's
Yeah.
like squishy.
Yeah.
These are so popular.
Yeah.
They're
But
still popular.
But I've
They-
never,
It's so surprising.
I've never really got into them.
I feel like they've resurged recently.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
No.
this is old.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
Kind of very old, and then biglang.
It's just popular again.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Smiskies. Yeah. I mean, I've never seen one this big. They're
I'm
cute.
taking that
Usually
one.
they're the small.
They're little ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
I actually have one on
You
my
have
phone.
one?
It's a little one on my phone.
See?
Yeah.
The Smisky.
Small
And there's a
one.
blue one as well, right?
Yeah. Cute. It's Bagay here with all of the
Yeah,
rest of your art
actually.
toys.
Wow.
You should make a voodoo Smith.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I should.
That's true.
It's Morphin time.
Cute. That basically
Wow.
rounds up our fun games that we have for you guys.
Thank you
And
for
Thank you.
thank you for
participating.
being game to be
Thank
blindfolded
you.
and to feel
Yeah.
whatever we placed in your hands. But I guess at this point, if you were to give yourself a message to your future self, what would that message be?
Give more time to yourself and love yourself more.
Aw.
Yeah, I guess that would be it. Because I've looking back, I'm also in my 40s, and I'm about to celebrate my 25th anniversary here in the business. And
Congratulations.
looking back,
Congratulations.
it was always just giving to the point that I've experienced many times that I've experienced burnout. Like sometimes I feel like wala na akong maibibigay. So I guess that's one thing that I will always remind myself, always find time for myself and always prioritize myself
Yeah.
and love myself.
Don't be afraid to keep doing you,
Mm.
because it's always nerve-wracking and scary changing career paths.
Yeah.
And that's what I did from music to cosplay, and then from cosplay to this interview phase. In between those phases, it's been like a unsure time.
Mm.
Like you don't know what's gonna happen, you don't know what will work. But when it does work, it will actually define that decade for you.
Yeah.
If you're just fearless, which is so hard to do, it's hard to do something that you're not sure if it'll work. But if it does, kasi it'll be so worth it. So just don't be afraid to keep doing what you love.
I think it's important to know that no career is straightforward.
Oh, yeah.
And you have to be really open to
And
change.
and the first step is always the hardest.
yeah,
But
for sure.
once you put your foot in the door,
Yeah.
you'll discover a lot of things.
I always say that fear and excitement are two sides of the same
Yeah.
coin. They're exactly the same thing.
Yes.
Really depends on perspective. So yeah, thank you for your time. I
Thank
really
you.
enjoyed this time.
Thank you.
Oh, guys, promote your channels.
Hi again. Thanks for watching. You're into celebrity interviews, you can check out my podcast, Once and Always a Fanboy. That's what I'm this is my 40s era. So yeah, I told Tim I don't do these anymore. I'm the one usually interviewing people, but because Tim, as you can see from this whole episode, he knows me and I know him too. So I it was a pleasure to do this thing again. So there, Once and Always a Fanboy, that's me.
Yes. Thank you for having us
Thank
here.
you.
But I'd like to invite everybody to check out all my social media accounts as well. And please check out my toys. This coming June, I will be releasing a new toy during ToyCon.
Yeah.
This is going to be on June 12 to 14. And you guys just check out my social media accounts for all the details. And of course, my music. My latest single, it's called Hindi Ko Alam. Hope you support it. And yeah, thank you very much for having us here.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you so much.
Thank
for your
you so
time.
much.
Oh my God.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you. Very
I'm
inspiring.
so geeked out right now. I'm so
Yay!
happy.
We fulfill that
Yeah,
in you.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So thank you so much. So before we do say our goodbyes, we have one more song from you.
Yes.
So yes, everyone, let's please give it up for Jed Madela.
Woo!
Dito sa aking pag-iisa, ano ba ang iyong nakikita? Mga luha at sugat ba'y nadama? At sa kabila ng mga tanong, hindi ko alam bakit minamahal ako at di maintindihan kung paano at At ngayon na nandirito ka, mananatiling palaisipan. At sa wari ko ay ika'y panaginip lang, mahahanap pa ang kasagutan. Dahil hindi ko alam, o hindi ko alam, bakit minamahal ako. At di maintindihan kung paano at kailan, ano bang dahilan, o paano mo nagawa tulad ko'y mahalin. Sagot ba'y mahahanap pa? Hindi ko alam, o hindi ko alam, bakit minamahal ako. At di maintindihan kung paano at kailan, anumang dahilan, hindi ko alam. Hindi ko alam.
Oh my God!
Thank you.
Wow, everyone give it up for Jed Madela. My gosh.
Thank you very much.
Alam na alam namin why we love you. So we love you very much.
Grabe
Thank you
yun.
so much.
Oh,
That
thank
was
you.
so beautiful. And yeah, really an honor for us. So thank you again for being here on FollowSpot. Thank you also to Chris Cantada. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your time, your inputs, and everything, your life stories. It's so inspiring.
Yes, yes.
you.
So maybe before we say goodbye, just if everyone wants to follow you one last time on your YouTube channels and your social media accounts.
Hi, you can follow me on Once and Always a Fanboy. It's on YouTube and everywhere else. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, and just search Jed Madela. I'm all over the place.
That is true.
And of course, ToyCon in June as well.
ToyCon in June, and don't forget to support Voodoo Boy. And yeah, it's gonna be exciting. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Thank you so much. And also, don't forget to follow Stages Sessions on all platforms to get more exciting content like this.
Yes, that's right. Make sure to subscribe and follow us across all social platforms, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram as well. And of course, once again, we are your hosts here on FollowSpot. This has been Kayla.
And Justin!
Yes, we'll see you next time
ya.
on FollowSpot.
FollowSpot. Woo!
Bye. Cute naman.
Ko